everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you, and then you'll also gain access to these a month early. You'll also get access to all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as Discord access where we have movie nights every month. And then besides that, if you guys ever want to just come chat about the films, I do stream on Twitch, and all of those links will be down below. Today we're going to be watching The Patriot. This was the next film that you guys chose after Armageddon. I don't know anything about this film. I think when I was streaming on Twitch, you guys did ask me what the next film was after Armageddon, and I did say The Patriot. And I think the only thing I know is I believe one of you or some of you told me that I'm going to cry like a baby, so I don't really know. I think I can only expect that, and I think it was that movie specifically that you guys were telling me about, but I could be wrong. Besides that, I don't know anything about this film. As you guys know, I don't watch the trailer for them, so I think with anything, we're just gonna dive right into it. I do have the extended version. I don't know if that's a thing, but we're gonna be going into this 3 hours and for 3 hours, so I'm ready to go, and we're gonna do this. Okay, so let's do it.
I have long feared that my sins would return to visit me, and the cost is more than I can bear.
Heath Ledger's in this one.
Thomas, wait for father.
So what was in the mail?
The New York and Pennsylvania assemblies are debating independence.
What does it say about the Continental Congress?
It says here they'll make a declaration of independence by July. Peter Cuppen joined the Continentals.
Well, the assembly's been convened, so I've been called to
Charlestown? We're going to Charlestown?
We are.
Seems very happy paced so far. So now I feel like maybe I got the wrong movie of you guys saying that it's gonna be sad. Maybe it's not this one.
If your principles dictate independence, then war is the only way. It has come to that.
I have 7 children. My wife is dead. Now who's to care for them if I go to war?
Wars are not fought only by childless men.
Granted. This war will be fought not on the frontier or on some distant battlefield. Our children will learn of it with their own eyes, and the innocent will die with the rest of us. I will not fight. And because I will not fight, I will not cast a vote that will send others to fight in my stead.
And your principles?
I'm a parent. I haven't got the luxury of principles.
They're all just looking at him.
Do you intend to enlist without my permission?
Yes, I do. Father, I thought you were a man of principle.
When you have a family of your own, perhaps you'll understand.
When I have a family of my own, I won't hide behind them.
He's as imprudent as his father was at his age.
Regrettably so.
Well, I'll see to it that he serves under me. Make him a clerk or quartermaster, something of that sort.
Good luck.
north, our campaign has been marked by defeat. My good friend, Peter Cuppen, fell at Elizabethtown. His death has been difficult to bear.
I mean, okay, this could be the movie.
Pray for me, but above all, pray for the cause. Your loving brother, Gabriel.
That's it, Thomas.
When?
"17."
That's 2 years. It's already been 2. The war could be over by then.
Oh, God willing.
All right. 17.
All right. Put it back, please.
Father, what happened at Fort Wilderness?
Put it away.
No. The British are coming. What's going on?
Six-pounders. Lots of them.
How far away?
Oh, they're a long way off. They're most likely heading the other direction. Put those in the house.
Father, they might come
Thomas,
this way.
must I tell you again?
So scary.
Let's all stay close into the house tonight, all right?
We're gonna have to fight them off.
Won't Father do that?
They'll probably kill us men and do Lord knows what to you women.
Nathan.
Slowly turn.
Father.
Water and bandages, fast.
What's the battle? Were you there?
Have you seen any redcoats? I have to get these dispatches to Hillsborough.
You're in no position to ride.
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Sorry, I don't. They're so close by. There's. I don't like seeing that. What the f-
Thank you for the care of His Majesty's soldiers.
Rebel dispatches, sir.
Who carried this?
Who carried this?
I did, sir. I was wounded. These people gave me care. They have nothing to do with the dispatches. Take this one to Camden. Here's a spy. Hang him, put his body on display.
He's a dispatch rider, and that's a marked case.
Destroy the livestock. Save the horses for the dragoons.
Colonel, this is a uniformed dispatch rider and carrying a marked case. He cannot be held as a spy.
Well, we're not going to hold him. We're going to hang him.
Colonel.
Oh no.
Oh, I see. He's your son. Well, perhaps you should have taught him something of loyalty.
Colonel, I beg you, please reconsider. By the rules of war.
Rules of war. Would you like a lesson, sir, in the rules of war? Or perhaps your children will.
No lesson is necessary.
Sir, what of the rebel wounded?
Where is he from? He's from another film. Him. I can't place my finger on it right now, but
Do something.
Be quiet.
Stupid boy. Captain?
oh my god.
Margaret. I want you to hide in the fields with William and Susan. If we're not back by sunset, I want you to take them to your Aunt Charlotte's. Is that clear?
I'm just like, they're so little. I'm just like,
Samuel, after your first shot, I want you to reload for your brother Nathan. If anything should happen to me, I want you to drop your weapons and I want you to run as quickly as you can. Now you hide in the brush, make your way home, get your brother and your sisters, and you take them to your Aunt Charlotte's. Understood?
sorry, like
What did I tell you fellas about shooting?
Aim small, miss small.
Aim small, miss small.
oh my god, I'm just like staring at them, but I'm like, it's like babies.
Aim small, miss small. Aim small, miss small.
To the right! Fire! Reload!
Oh my god. I'm so scared that they're gonna Oh shh. I'm surprised he hasn't killed the son yet. I assume he just doesn't want to die. Hey.
Private? Private. Colonel William Tavington, Green Dragoons. What happened? Who did this?
I couldn't really tell you who it was.
Calm down. Calm down. Now, 20 of His Majesty's soldiers are dead, and I need to know how.
He said there was...
Were you there? Then let him speak. Take your time and tell me, how many were there? Were they militia? Were they regulars?
Don't really remember how many. Maybe one.
One man. Really?
He was on the flank. I could barely see him. He was there and then he was gone.
Well, he just vanished. Sounds more like a ghost than a man.
Yes, a ghost. He was like a ghost.
You've done nothing for which you should be ashamed.
I've done nothing, and for that I am ashamed.
Yeah. That line was crazy.
No, your place is here now.
I'm going back. I'm a soldier, it's my duty.
Your duty is to your family. Don't you walk away from me, boy.
I'm sorry, Father. I'll find you when this is all over.
No, you're not going. I forbid you to go. I'm not a child. You're my child.
Goodbye, Father.
Gabriel. Thomas is dead. How many more have to die before you'll heed my word?
Ooh, sucks that like they went through all of that just for him to go right back.
Nathan, I want you to take care of your brothers and sisters and your Aunt Charlotte. I'm dependent on you, as I am on you, Samuel.
She doesn't say anything. Yeah, perfect view. Holy, I don't even.
No, I didn't expect you would. Going muzzle to muzzle with redcoats in open field, it's madness. This battle was over before it began.
Benjamin Martin, I'm in no mood for a lecture.
Where's your General Gates now?
Now, the last anyone saw, riding hard northeast.
What are my orders?
We're a breath away from losing this war, Benjamin. In the north, Washington is reeling from Morristown. He's running and hiding from 12,000 redcoats. In the south, Cornwallis has broken our back. Captured over 5,000 of our troops when he took Charlestown.
And he destroyed the only army between him and New York.
Unless we can keep Cornwallis in the south till the French arrive. They promised a fleet and 10,000 troops.
You actually trust the French to keep their word?
Absolument.
Ooh.
Benjamin Martin, Major Jean Villeneuve, French 7th Lightfoot. He's here to help train the militia.
The hero of Fort Wilderness, your reputation precedes you.
You really expect to hold Cornwallis here using just
And we
militia?
still don't know what happened.
Not me. You.
Harry, they're not soldiers, they're farmers.
I'm giving you a field commission as a colonel.
Might I request, sir, that you transfer my son here under my command?
Sir, no,
No, that's done.
Thank you.
Colonel, I've been a soldier now for 2 years. As a scout, horseman, marksman, scavenger.
That's so.
Yes, sir, I could be of better service with the regulars.
Where'd you learn all that riding, shooting, scavenging?
My father taught me.
A little stubborn.
Teach you any humility?
You tried, it didn't take.
Very well, Corporal. You take Harrisville, Pembroke, Wakefield. I'll start on the north side of the Santee, and we'll meet at Old Spanish Mission in Black Swan.
Yes, sir.
Across to the far bank of the Ohio River. It's 100,000 acres.
It's an imposing land grant, my lord.
you will be a country unto yourself.
You'll be a country unto yourself.
His Majesty's most generous, my lord.
Sorry.
Though, of course,
Like to
your
smile.
service in this war more than warrants such a gift. I advance myself only through victory.
You advance yourself only through my good graces. These colonials are our brethren, and when this conflict is over, we will re-establish commerce with them. Do you understand, Colonel?
Perfectly, my lord.
How easily he stands down.
Reverend, with your permission, I'd like to make an announcement.
Young man, this is a house of God.
I understand that, Reverend. I apologize. The South Carolina militia is being called up. I'm here to enlist every man willing.
And bring more suffering to this town?
If King George can hang those men, our friends, he can hang any one of us.
How many times have I heard you speak of freedom at my father's table? Half the men in this church, including you, Father, and you, Reverend, are as ardent patriots as I. Will you now, when you are needed most, stop at only words? Is that the sort of men you are?
Mr. Howard? Sir, may I have permission to write to Anne? Hey? May I have permission to write Anne?
Yes, you have permission to write me.
Write her.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Reverend?
The shepherd must tend his flock, and at times fight off the wolves.
Just like honorable. But
God save King George!
oh shit. Oh my god.
I think we came to the right place.
Any bounty?
Well, no scalp money this time, Rawlins. But you can keep or sell back to me the muskets and gear of any redcoat you kill.
There's a story going around about some 20 redcoats got killed by a ghost or some damn thing. Carried a Cherokee tomahawk.
Aren't you a little old to be believing in ghost stories?
Damn, they I don't know they had in the cotton fields. They get him. The ghost. No way.
These men were about to surrender.
We are better men than that.
What do you know about war? I know the difference between fighting for a cause. You guys abandoned murder! No, not quiet!
He's right. In the future, full quarter will be given to British wounded and any who surrender.
The British men of war gave no such quarter when it fired on a ship carrying my wife and daughters.
Oof.
I watched from 200 yards off as they were burnt alive.
You have my sympathy, but my order stands.
Damn your sympathy. Who are you to give such an order? I know what you and your men did to my countrymen at Fort Wilderness.
Dude, that Fort Wilderness, bruh.
We're militia. This is not regular army. Every man here is free to come and go as he pleases. But while you're here, you will obey my command, or I will have you shot.
It's the personal correspondence of Lord Cornwallis. This is his journal.
I say we drink the wine, eat the dogs, and use the papers for musket lighting.
Eat the dogs.
Yeah, dog is a fine meal.
Good heavens.
The proper musket for you.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't like the idea of giving muskets to slaves.
Your sense of freedom is as pale as your skin.
Oh no. I was waiting for like some kind of fight.
If we win this war, a lot of things will change.
What will change?
They call this the New World. It's not. It's the same as the old. But we'll have a chance to build a new world. A world where all men are created equal under God.
Equal. Sounds good.
My lord, your brutality has swelled his ranks, without which this ghost would have disappeared and I would be in North Carolina or Virginia by now.
In my defense, my lord.
Oh, enough. Fine soldier, you are bested by a bedtime story. Give me the horse blanket, my lord.
My lord, your replacement wardrobe is aboard ship, but Colonel Tavington thought it best to secure our arms and munitions first. They are being unloaded now.
I was like, oh, they.
You look good in that color.
Oh, fireworks! Lovely!
Just starts chugging.
I've come to call on Anne.
Of course you call yourself a man.
Father, stop it. You heard him.
Well, call on her.
He's funny.
You needn't worry, Father.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I think bundling bags are a wonderful tradition. I don't mind in the least.
Be still. Tea?
Please.
I need to go make some tea.
Come, dear.
It's very good.
I'm pleased that you like it.
To take notice. By order of General George Washington and the Continental Congress, all bound slaves who give minimum 1 year service in the Continental Army will be granted freedom. Did you hear that? First they're gonna free them, and then they're gonna pay them.
Only another 6 months.
What in the hell are you gonna do with freedom?
This road is closed. These wagons now belong to the Continental Army.
Ready, arms!
Sergeant, there's no need for you and your men to die. Leave the wagons and go.
This is the King's Highway, and I advise you and your men to make way.
On your right! Present!
Oh shit. Oh, same guy. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Holy fuck, they just surrounded them.
Trust me, soon my countrymen will arrive. The French army.
The hell with you. And the hell with the French army.
We don't need them. We got Benjamin Martin. You know what he done to the French.
Wherever you go, men buy you drinks because of what happened to Fort Wilderness. Strangers know more about you than I do.
Your mother asked me that question around about the time you were born. I was drunk and foolish enough to answer it. The French and the Cherokee had raided along the Blue Ridge. The English settlers had sought refuge at Fort Charles. But what we found was they'd killed all the settlers. Men with the women and some of the children. They had We buried them all, what was left of them. We caught up with them at Fort Wilderness. We took our time. We cut them apart, slowly, piece by piece. We placed the heads on a pallet and sent them back with the two that lived to Fort Ambercon. The eyes, tongues, fingers, we put in baskets.
Oh my god.
Sent them down the Ashlow to the Cherokee. Soon after, the Cherokee broke their treaty with the French. That's how we justified it. And not a day goes by where I don't ask God's forgiveness for what I did.
Oh my god, is that them? Oh, it is.
British got 18 of our men at Fort Carolina. They're gonna be hung one at a time until they give up the rest of us.
He has a pair of dogs with him, Great Danes.
And dear Lord, protect us in this our hour of need. This we ask in the name of the Father, the Son,
the Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost. That took me a little bit. I've been watching films all day. I'm so sorry. Took me a few seconds.
Jupiter, Mars. Come, boys, come. Come. Oh, my good boys, my brave boys. Well, you seem to be well fed. I thank you for that. I'm afraid I don't know your name.
I'm a colonel with the Continental Army. My rank should be sufficient for now.
There must be gentlemen in command to lead and where necessary, restrain their men.
Restrain them from, say, targeting civilians, women, children, and such.
That's a separate issue.
No. I consider them linked. And as long as your soldiers attack civilians, I will order the shooting of officers at the outset of every engagement. Top of the ridge to your left, just below the tree line.
Their names and ranks?
They refuse to give me their names, but their ranks are 9 lieutenants, 5 captains, 3 majors, and 1 very fat colonel who called me a cheeky fellow.
You know, this is not the conduct of a gentleman.
What a plan.
Get off, water!
Holy shit.
Your ghost.
See that sword, Colonel?
He rode in under a white flag for formal parley.
This is madness.
If you harm him, you condemn our officers.
He's killed as many officers in the last 2 months.
He has shown no aggression here, hence he cannot be touched.
Has he not?
You! Well, you're the ghost, are you? I remember you. From that farm, that stupid little boy. Did he die?
It's an ugly business, doing one's duty. But just occasionally, it's a real pleasure.
Before this war's over, I'm going to kill you.
Why wait?
His revenge can wait. Wait! Right time.
Soon.
One of our captured officers, my lord.
Oh my god.
That man insults me!
Quite impressive for a farmer with a pitchfork. Wouldn't you say?
Damn. They're both just like going at it. Oh my god.
Stay close.
They're gonna surround them? I've always wanted to wear one of those dresses. Off topic, but... Oh my god, please don't... Oh shit.
There's no one in the house, sir.
We can't be far. Search the outbuildings in the woods, quickly.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna burn the house?
Keep looking there somewhere!
Where's Father?
Where is Father?
Speaking for months now.
Speaking for months.
Why did he go?
Well, he didn't want those mean men to find you, so he led them away. He'll come and see you as soon as he can.
I don't care. I hate him.
Oh, Susan, you don't hate him.
I hate him, and I hope he never comes back.
Oh my god, imagine never hearing your daughter speak and the first time you see her after all of this, and this is just goes, I hate you. He's so
Tavington has a list of our men. He's burning our homes, killing whomever resists.
Where?
7 homes along the Santee so far.
Oh my god. Got a hair in my eye.
John, this is not a time for vengeance. This is a time for mourning. John.
Attend to your families. 1 week furlough for all men. Any man who does not return will not be thought a coward or uncommitted.
I've watched so many films today, and this being the last one is hard.
Susan?
Damn. They're just staring straight at him.
A woman can have a strange effect on a man.
Yes. There were times I had trouble breathing around your mother.
I know the feeling. You once said, when I had a family of my own, that I'd understand. You were right.
You're trying to tell me something.
Oh, he's gonna be a grandpa.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And Patricia Howard.
I will.
Then by the power vested in me by our mutual faith in the Lord our God, I now pronounce you man and wife.
It belonged to Gabriel's mother. It's the North Star. That's the only star in the sky that never moves. It's constant, unwavering.
May I?
You must.
I'm not my sister.
I know that.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Very well then. Well,
Well, what?
I don't think I'd be able to do that, to be honest. Like if I had a sister and she passed away and her husband was like, I would not be able to do that.
Nathan, you know I'm counting on you now to make absolutely sure that. What?
Say my prayers and take care.
Especially because of what she just said. Like, I am not my sister. But you will always kind of look like her, so you'll always have, like, that thought in mind, I would think. I don't know. I don't know. And, like, how many years after? Like, the betrayal that you, like, subconsciously feel? I don't know. I don't know.
Goodbye. Just one word, that's all I want.
Like, hear her voice.
Papa! Papa, don't say anything! Please, Papa. I'll say anything you want. Tell me what you want me to say. I'll say anything you want me to say. I promise, Papa. Please don't
Susan,
go.
Susan. I promise. I'll come back.
Oh my god, out of everything that's happened so far in this movie.
You know, you make me very happy.
John Raskin did come by earlier. He looked around, then he left. He would have made 4.
4 would have been better.
Came back.
I got another 2 months to go before I get to 12 months.
Colonel.
Reverend. Trust the French.
Yes, trust the French. Where else do I get the opportunity to kill a few redcoats? Perhaps a few wounded ones when you're not looking?
Everyone's been requested to gather at the church.
Mr. Wilkins?
Colonel Tavington wishes to address the whole village.
Oh my god, I don't...
This town was given aid to Benjamin Martin and his rebels. I wish to know his whereabouts. So, anyone who comes forward may be forgiven their treason. Very well. You had your chance.
Wait! This man gives Martin and his men supplies.
Quiet.
He brings them to Black Swamp.
He's a liar!
You damn in the marsh,
fool.
by the old Spanish mission.
This man here. The Black Swamp, you say? By the old Spanish mission. Thank you very much.
And now you all die.
Shut the doors.
You said we'd be forgiven.
And indeed you may!
My god.
That's between you and God.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. They're gonna fire it or what?
Burn the church.
There's no honor in this.
Didn't you say all those who stand against England deserve to die a traitor's death? Burn the church, Captain.
What, is he the one who's gonna launch it? He's gonna do it? There's no way of... Get a church! Get the freaking church stool shit and jam... I don't know. They still died this day. Yeah, anything, I don't... Gonna find the necklace.
Gabriel's gone.
He's just chilling. Come on. I feel like he's just like wide open. That son of a bitch with his little fucking smirk pisses me off. There you go. Just fuck it, go. Sorry guys for my cussing, by the way. It's more prominent when I'm angry. He has the gun under him. I'm gonna freak. Or a sword. Whatever fucking works. Oh my god.
I'm sorry about Thomas.
Oh, son, that wasn't your fault. That was mine. Hold on. You're gonna be all right. Don't go. Gabriel, don't.
Dude,
I have long feared that my sins would return to visit me.
oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
I can bear.
If we win this next battle, victory in the war is within our grasp.
Go then. Seek your victory. I'm small issue to it.
You're wrong, Benjamin. You matter to your men and to others as well. Your victories and your losses are shared by more than you know. Stay with us. Stay the course.
But he told them.
Oh, you men will be leaving with us.
I feel like he'll still go. I don't know. There has to be something that's gonna like lure him back or oh, and that's Did that help him kind of?
If I die, I will die well dressed. It's October now.
12.
It's more than 12 months. You're a free man.
I'm here now on my own accord.
I'm honored to have you with us. Honored.
Shoulder! Arms!
Shoulder! Bird! Watch!
I believe I see militia forming at their center.
Mac runners!
Take it!
Sir, we haven't been given that order.
I knew he was gonna do that the moment that the other guy told him.
Damn him! Damn that man!
The moment he told them to follow his orders, not gonna happen.
Congratulations, my lord. Infantry reserve into the center.
But my lord, you've taken the field.
Now we should take their spirits, send the entire battalion over that hill and crush them. It ends today.
Did they know they were gonna follow them? I'm thinking of the French. I just hope we get the death we all want. You know what I'm saying? The satisfaction. He's like his one goal. Is he gonna? They push through. Get off your high horse. Fucking. This is me off. He has good aim. The last soldier. Damn. He just gets lucky. Like there's no... We had to have a little fight scene. I thought it was his neck for a second. He's angry. Dude, what the f-
Kill me before the war is over, will you? It appears you are not the better man.
Oh my.
You're right. My sons were better men.
Damn. Now that's a line right before he finishes him.
Sound the retreat. Sound retreat.
From the north, undetected, and surrounded Cornwallis, who could not retreat to the seas. It was blocked off by our long-lost friends, who had finally arrived.
The friend.
Vive la France.
Vive la liberté. How could it come to this? An army of rebel peasants.
Never underestimate.
Where will you go now?
Home? Start over?
Your wife's expecting a child soon, isn't she?
She gave birth to a son 3 weeks ago.
Wow. What'd you name him?
We named him Gabriel.
Thank you, Harry.
Gabriel is a good name for a farmer.
It is. It is. John?
Ben.
Bon chance.
Toi aussi, mon
Gabriel said if we won the war, we could build a whole new world. Just figured we'd get started right here. With your home.
Sounds good.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Round of applause. Jeez. Goodness. I think this is one of those movies, as you guys know. This was a 3-hour movie. I don't know. To me, that sounds crazy. That's just I'm so sorry also that I didn't have a lot to say. I know there's some films that I can like be very talkative and opinionate a lot and, you know, but I will always apologize for when I watch a film that just kind of I get totally focused on. And sometimes I just don't really have a lot to say. It kind of just whatever comes naturally. And this was one of those films, and unfortunately, I'm sorry if I didn't say a lot throughout it. I think I was just kind of like diving into the story, especially because if you guys do know about me, like when I stream on Twitch and stuff, I've talked about how one of my worst subjects in school was history, which is weird because now I'm like very interested in it and I would, you know, love to kind of get more into that now, but I was really bad at it. So when it comes to watching these types of movies, I kind of like to just sorry, I'm like speaking in words. I mean, I'm speaking in circles. I kind of like to just intake every information that is kind of given to me because of the fact that I do get confused a lot when it comes to these types of movies. I don't know how many times I teared up and cried in this movie, though. I don't know if that was your guys' goal. It was a great movie, though, but I don't know if that was your guys' goal. Also, I wanted to say sorry because I had all the films kind of like set up for today, and because of the fact that I didn't know what this film was about, I would have chosen it to go first, because my mind sometimes gets a little jumbled. Or not jumbled, but it always gets like a little foggy as I continue the day watching film after film after film or show after show and so on. And even then, my brain's been kind of foggy with coming from like down from COVID and stuff. But I wish I had put this one first, but I didn't know what it was about, so I also apologize for that. I'm also really happy that we got the death we wanted at the end of the movie. I felt like I was waiting for it almost the entire film. Just kind of like a karma's a bitch moment, you know? And also, I do want to apologize in advance for any explicit language that I use, English and Spanish. Because once I start getting angry or kind of like riled up in these movies, especially with Game of Thrones just really has me in there for some reason. But sometimes the films really get to me in that way, so I just want to apologize in advance for that. Okay. I think one of the biggest moments that I felt like I would get emotional for the most part was seeing the connections to all the men as they go through this. Like every circumstance that they're put in or that they go through together kind of builds the relationship between each of them, especially at the ending part where he said he was honored that he was fighting next to him. That made me tear up. But little things like that of how, I don't know, it just made me very emotional just to see that, like, going through all of this like hardship and their families dying and seeing all of that together. It's kind of like a trauma that they're all kind of going through, and through it all they just like slowly start gaining that trust and just like relationship with each of the men that's in the militia. That's like, I don't know. I feel like there was just like a lot of honorable moments in this movie. Sorry, my brain's so done. I think this was also like a hard, I think I said this in between the movie. I believe it was this film, but I had said that this was a hard watch. No, maybe it wasn't this one. I don't know. You guys gave me a lot of hard watches. But this was hard for me to watch because of all the war-related stuff that was going on, because of the reality of it and the wars that have happened. And it wasn't like, it did get me, I'm thinking of another scene right now, but it didn't get me emotional. It was a little bit emotional, but for the most part, it was kind of like heartbreaking when what's it called, when the dad was in the room with his son, and when Martin, right, his name's Martin, when he was in the room with his second son, after they had gotten Gabriel back, and he was kind of like turning away from him and saying, at the end of it all, he was saying like he was just glad that he was able to kill these men. And that makes it like, it just makes it a lot different than watching like a war scene, you know, between the British and then the militia, and then seeing like his son saying that specifically, because then it becomes more of like a personal murder type of thing specifically for his brother. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not sure if it was more emotional, or if it was more like, I don't know the right word to use, but I think you guys know what I mean. It was just like heartbreaking to see, because that's how, I don't know, I think for me it's hard to fathom being in that position and like being a soldier and going through that, and you know, our troops and stuff. It's just like, it's just so hard for me to kind of think it through. And that's why I'm so sad that this was the last movie I watched today, because of the fact that I'm so like, I feel like I'm just like watching it. And I think that's also why I didn't have a lot to say either, which I'm so sad about too. But this film made me feel that way. There was a lot of storytelling, I feel. I guess one of the other things that I'm thinking about that was hard to watch, which I mean, there's a lot of movies that have like similar things to it, but it's specifically hard with this one because of the war-related scenes, is how much you have to sustain yourself in order to basically like get what you want. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's a lot of scenes, like for example, when Benjamin's second oldest son wanted to save Gabriel, and he ended up getting shot. And of course he's like younger, you know, he's more impulsive. So that was a really sad and hard scene. But then, what's the other one? Oh, when, what's his name? Basically Benjamin kind of doesn't hesitate, but he specifically says, like, oh my gosh, my brain, I'm so sorry. He specifically stops himself from killing Jesus. Okay, Colonel William Tavington. Freaking, I had to like look it up because my brain is not working with me. When Benjamin had to stop himself from killing him because William wanted him to show aggressiveness so that they would be able to actually kill him, but Benjamin had to stop himself. And I know there's a couple of lines that I really liked from this movie, and I was just thinking that that's just random, but I know one of the lines was that it's important that revenge will happen soon, basically. And I think there was a lot of scenes in this movie that went based off of that. I think I'm done for the night, guys. I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to stream about this movie later so that I can actually talk through this thoroughly and clearly. Anyway, great movie. So sorry. Okay, I'm done here. I love you guys. Thanks for coming by. Please make sure to rest and drink water and to eat, which I'm gonna go do. And I'll see you guys for the next one. And your next Patreon pick actually is A Knight's Tale, I believe. I have some Marvel and Game of Thrones that I'm gonna get to quickly, so that I can go on for the next Patreon film that you guys chose for me. So we're gonna be doing that. Also, I'm just putting this out there, but I'm gonna try to be watching, I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm gonna try and watch Game of Thrones lore for season 1 and possibly season 2, and I might just record it just so you guys can kind of see my reaction if I get confused and what things I'll probably be questioning, if I question it, watching the background information on it. So I'll probably record it just like this so you guys can have it and have just more information on what I'm watching before I go to episode 2 of season 2 of Game of Thrones. Okay, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming by.